Hey everyone. Okay, so I'm back. I'm sorry I did not come back sooner. I just honestly I've been tired. I have been tired, and I had my blood drawn, so we'll find out what's happening, but I don't know what it is, guys. I mean, we went to Disneyland and I told you about that, and ever since then I've been exhausted. It's like I can't catch up and I don't know what's going on. So, oh my gosh, you guys. And then I went today to my doctor's appointment for my knee, and I was hoping to start step class tomorrow, Thursday, and unfortunately he's like, nope, you need physical therapy. And I'm like, okay, well, they hadn't called me, so, and I didn't pursue it, and so it's basically a wasted 6 weeks. So I'm bummed about that. I'm a goober who didn't pay attention, and so that was my fault. So around here we only have 2 areas where they have physical therapy, and one of them is booked, and that's where he wanted me to go. And so I was waiting for them to call me like a goober, and they didn't, and because they were busy, and I knew this, and so I just was like, oh well, and I figured walking would be enough, but I guess it takes more than that. They need to push your knee, side to side and all that stuff. And so I'm bummed, super bummed. And yeah, so today, let me tell you about my day. And I wasn't going to, but might as well tell you what happened. So I decided to go to 2 quilt stores in our area, and one of them was fine. I've been there before, so it was no big deal. But another one I've never been to, and so I went in, and I look the way I look. Okay, guys, like I said, I am head to toe covered in tattoos. I have them everywhere, and covered in them, and I'm brown. So that's another thing. So if you don't actually look at my tattoos, you could just think, this is our good friend. We went to a quilt show this day, and you could think, whatever, gangbanger, whatever you want to say, because my dad has told me that too. He's like, you look like a gangbanger. And I'm like, oh my gosh, thanks, Dad. So, yeah, but, they're Disney and Marvel tattoos, so I don't know how that makes me a gangbanger, but okay. And so, but if you just glance at me, all you see is tattoos. And so, oh gosh, you guys. And so I walked in the door, the lady made eye contact with me and looked down immediately, and that was it. And I thought, okay, so, how's this? So I had a quandary. I was like, do I just leave? Or, because, basically, hold on, guys, let me, this fell, but I know it goes here. Yeah, it goes here. And, usually I'll leave, when people are not nice and stuff, I'll leave their business, because they don't really want my money. And, and I'm willing to spend money. You guys know this after all my hauls and stuff like that. And so I just figured, whatever. So I was debating whether to leave or not, and I decided, well, okay, let me scoot back a little bit. So I walked in, she made eye contact, looked down, that was it. And so I was like, okay. So I walked a few paces, another person came in behind me, and she's all, hi, welcome. And I'm like, wait a minute. Well, that's where I should have started. I was like, wait a minute, why does she get treated nicely, and I didn't even get a hi or anything? And I'm like, that's so cruddy, you guys. So Cheyenne got her makeup done. They did a test run for her wedding, and my daughter is beautiful, but my daughter is beautiful naturally. And so when I saw her, I'm like, I don't like it. Because for me, she is beautiful without makeup, and for me this is too much. But she's all, Mom, I feel pretty, I love it. And I said, okay, that's all that matters. It's all that matters, not what I think. But I'm just like, she's so pretty without the makeup. So, but that's how she felt, and she was going to go with it. So I said, okay. So just, you know, it's one of those mom, you know, sit down, shut up kind of things, you know. So telling myself that, she would never tell me to do that. Because, you know, I'm still her mom who would beat the living crud out of her. Even though she's a cop. But, so my temper wouldn't allow that. So, but she, so anyway, so then that's when I decided, I'm like, do I want to give them my money, or do I want to just leave? And I was like, man. But then I turned around and I looked, and there was the Tula Pink fabric. And the Tula Pink fabric really you know, that's what I went in for. I wanted the Tula, because the only business that has had Tula Pink in stock is M&L Fabrics. They have like the whole line. In fact, oh my gosh, you guys, M&L just did a story today on Instagram or Facebook, and they have the whole Roar collection. I'm like, oh, can I get to LA? I'm like, can I go to LA? Really, 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 I really, really, really want to go badly. So, but I don't think so. So, kind of bummed. But darn it, if they were around here, oh my God, my butt would have been in their front door when they opened. So anyway, so I got touched. You know, I got touched because honestly, guys, they didn't even give me a chance. They didn't give me a chance. And I'm like, you know, just, it's not even, I don't even feel it's like racism, like just because I'm brown. I think it's just because to them, I look like not their clientele. And I'm just like, but anyway, so like I said, I'm still PMSing, and I think I told you guys the other day I was PMSing, and I'm still PMSing, so it's just, it hurt my feelings, basically, because I'm like, I did nothing to you guys. I have done nothing. I didn't say anything. I didn't go in with an attitude. I just walked through the door. And that was it. And I was just so like, and to get treated like that really just upset me. And so, well, then they left me alone, and I decided, okay, then I saw the Tula Pink fabric, and I was like, okay, just do a one and done. You know, do a one and done where you shop, you get what you want, and then you never come back, you know, because they had the Tula Pink fabric, and there was a pattern. If you watch my haul below this one, you'll have seen the Tula Pink fabric and my process of the patterns that I chose and everything else. So I wanted to be able to do that with the collections. The first quilt store I went to did not have Tula Pink, and so that really was why I ended up staying. And yeah, so I did. I stayed, and I shopped, and then I went up to the the cutting table, and another lady was not friendly to me at all. She was just like, you know, no hi, no, like, you know, usually they go, oh, what project do you have? You know, if they're friendly, they'll usually go, oh, what are you making with this? And oh, this is, you know, they'll start a conversation with you, right? I didn't get that. And so she was very quiet and everything else. And I was like, okay. I'm like, gosh darn it. You know, I'm still kind of bummed. And then I'm bummed because this whole other lady was not very nice. Then I was looking up at the at the quilts while I was watching, while I was waiting for her to finish cutting my material. And they had the one I've hauled, which was Robin Pickens. And it was, this is Simple Stories, by the way. I forgot to bring the paper pad and Talwin. And so I was like, okay. And so so I said, hey, you know, the Posies quilt, I said, did you do that? And she goes, yes. And I go, oh, I have that pattern with Robin Pickens. I said, is it easy to do? Well, that's all it took for her to start talking to me and being nice to me. It was like, what did you think I was here for? Did you, what, you know, I'm like, in my head, I'm trying to figure out, did they think I was going to rob them? What did they think? That I didn't know that I was buying material for somebody or what? I'm kind of curious. But once I said, you know, this is Rob, I said, oh, I have the pattern Robin Pickens and I want to do it. Is it easy? And the next thing you know, they're all talking to me and they're all being friendly to me. And I'm like, why is that okay? I don't understand why that's okay. I really don't. And so I just, and I, you know, I try not to be sensitive to these things because because I'll never be able to shop anywhere. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, so, get off your high horse, just because they didn't say hi to you. I'm like, no, yes and no. Okay, yes, get over it. Yes. Is this normal? Yes. Unfortunately, it is normal for me to get that treated like that. It is normal. And like I always say in my videos, it's not a woe is me sort of thing. And this is just facts. And so I'm just like, oh gosh, you guys. So then they were all friendly to me. But then at the end, there was one lady in particular, a third woman there, who checked me out of, with my purchases. And she was so friendly, you guys. She was so friendly. And I was telling Tim, I said, I just wish she was the one who greeted me and was nice to me. Because now I'm like, will I go back purposely to shop there? No. But if I'm in that area, will I stop? Yes. But they weren't nice to me until I started, like basically saying that I know how to quilt, right? Because that's what it took, is me to say that I quilt, basically. And I'm like, yeah, I've done the, and then I'm trying to, be nice and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I did the Elizabeth Hartman, shark and unicorn and all that stuff. And they're like, oh, and so then they start talking to me, you guys. But initially it was just not a good thing. It really wasn't. And I just, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I really am, because I don't need, and nobody needs to be treated that way. Nobody does. And it's just wrong. It really is. And it's not fair. It really is not fair. And because I did nothing. And, but, walk in. So, yeah. But anyways, that happened today. And, I'm like, whatever. So I needed to PL to make myself feel better, because I was bummed. Okay. So anyways, so that was my story for today. And, but it's another dang day. Ding dong dang. So, but anyways, okay. So let's get to this layout. So this layout, speaking of hurt feelings, Cheyenne, this was her engagement party, and her matron of honor is the one who threw it for her at her house. So it was at her matron of honor's house. And you guys know this, that there is only one thing in this world that I am terrified of. One thing, and one thing only. So, and that is balloons. Balloons terrify me. And as I get older, it's even worse, you guys. It is so bad. It is even worse as I've gotten older. I just cannot handle being around them. Well, Matt's family was there. So the balloons were in another room. Okay, so it's like, okay, stay away from them, stay away from them. Oh, you guys, talk about panic attack. I'm just, I am deathly scared of them. And, like I said, I'll take on, Andre the Giant. If I lose my temper, I'll take on Andre the Giant. I don't care. We're both going to jail, that kind of thing. But the minute Andre the Giant, or even like, an Oompa Loompa has a freaking, balloon in their hand, I'm done. I'll see ya. I'm done. I'm gonna run away. So look at this. Is Chow Wen eating Tim's toe, and look at how she's looking. Oh my gosh, is she not? It's like beef jerky. It's beef jerky, Mom. And so, and I was telling Tim, take it like a man, because I need this picture. So he's like, ow, ow. So I'm like, oh gosh, you guys, take it like a man. And so, anyways, but then Matt's family came, and they have two little kids. They grabbed the balloons, you guys, and they were running from room to room. And I am terrified. I am terrified. And so I said, okay, let's go. And we were there for a half hour, you guys. An hour. We were there an hour. We were going to be there for an hour and a half, because I do not do well in other people's homes and around strangers. I just don't. And I can't handle it. It's anxiety for me. My daughter doesn't understand it, because she is an extrovert. Her and Matt are like, they'll make friends with anybody. They'll make friends with anybody and everyone. they have no mean bone in their body. And so they don't understand the anxiety. She especially doesn't understand the anxiety I have being in other people's homes. And then you throw in balloons. Holy crud, you guys. I was miserable. I was petrified, terrified, all of that. I'd rather get run over by a car than deal with staying in a room that has balloons. You know what I mean? And so I'm just like, I am so over it. And so I was like, okay, we gotta go. And so we had my mom and dad, and I'm just like my dad. My dad is also an introvert, and he has anxiety around people and stuff like that. And so he's like, okay, let's go. But my mom and Tim are both extroverts. They get along with everybody and anyone. They'll talk to anybody and everybody, and there's no problem. My dad and I will listen, but we won't talk to people, you know, when we're around them. And so, well, it ended up really, really hurting Cheyenne's feelings that we left. And she didn't like it. And, you know, I didn't apologize to her because, you know, for me, I'm like, what did it matter if we left early? But, you know, she can't just stay with us. And so, but then Tim's like explaining to me that, no, we as her parents needed to stay and things like that. And I was like, okay. So I get that and everything else. And I'm trying to be, you know, a mom that, you know, is understanding and everything else. And, you know, trying to put myself in her spot and everything else. But I just, honestly, guys, am I being selfish? Yes, because we left because I could not handle it. It was too much for me. It was so scary, you guys, so scary. And it just, they kept running back and forth. And then a couple of the balloons popped. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is just too much anxiety. I had anxiety. I was so done. It was so bad. And so, yeah, so I ended up hurting her feelings, and I felt really bad about it because I knew that she would be upset and everything else. But honestly, yes, I'm selfish, and I was terrified. So I left. We left. All of us left. And it just, you know, sorry. But, you know, when she has us over at her house, you know, we were at her house for, what was it? Easter. It was fine. You know, we're fine at her house because she doesn't have balloons. She doesn't have any of that. And, you know, it's fine. But, you know, this is my, my brother-in-law, and my son looks just like my brother-in-law. When you put my son and my brother-in-law, the one on the right, together, they look like father-son. And that's his older brother. There's 4 brothers. Tim's the 4th, and this guy's the 2nd. But this is her favorite uncle. They get along really well, and they're just, you know, they're good. They're good together. And so she loves them and everything else, so it's sweet. But anyway, so, yeah, so, you know, and then she went with her dad on a date a couple days later, and she told him how, you know, upset she was, and, you know, and so he's like in the middle, and I'm like, you don't have to be in the middle, but just know that this is why. And he's like, I know. But then her thing is, you should have just left the room. But they were running back and forth. Even right now, you guys, it's giving me anxiety just thinking about it. Just thinking about balloons. That's how bad I am. Just thinking about balloons and what they were doing and how they were touching them. It just, you guys, honestly, I'd rather get shocked. And I hate getting shocked too. This is my mom. It was our sew day. So yeah, so I just, you guys. So anyways, so I apologize to Cheyenne, you know, just if she's watching the video, I'm sorry. I suck as a mom sometimes, but you know what? It's not going to be my first sucky, you know, thing that I've done, nor will it be my last. So, you know, just sorry, but if there was no balloons, we would have stayed longer, totally stayed longer, because you know, it was fine. We were by ourselves you know, sitting in a chair. We were fine. But I had pre-warned her too that we were not comfortable, and my dad and we weren't going to stay for longer than an hour and a half, and she was okay with it. But then reality hit, and then it was like, oh no, you know, so sorry. But yeah, so. But I would gladly have an engagement party for her at my house, and then, you know, make it up to her that way. But and then have food and, you know, yummy things to eat. But, you know, c'est la vie. It's already done. So, sorry. But I'll be there for the wedding. The whole time. The whole time. I'll be there. Look at this. Is Anvil. Isn't she cute? Isn't she cute? I love this layout, you guys. This layout is so fun. But the next two layouts, because I'm done. This is week 8. I got 9 and 10 done. And they're all random. They are so random, you guys. That was just sifting through all my stickers and not one collection. And it was hilarious. So, but yeah, it's going to be a different PO. But that's okay, because I still love it. And it still made me happy. It's still fun. So, I'm good. And then, what else happened? So, let me see how I wanted this. Oh, like that. Okay. So I have been quilting, you guys. I showed the Mickey fabric in my haul today from Etsy. So I gotta get done with this video, try and upload all the videos tonight, and then I need to go do that border because I gotta give it to my long armor tonight, or I gotta give it to my long armor tomorrow when we see her for our sew day, and then that will it'll be fun to give to her because I really want to have that quilted. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am having a blast quilting. And then I was able to PL yesterday, which I was so thankful for too, because I just love doing my PL. My PL makes me so happy, and it's so relaxing and so fun. But this week is going to be a busy week, but next week won't be. But like today, I was in San Jose, and then tomorrow we have our sew day, and then Thursday we go in for we're going to learn how to make a bag for one of the guild members. So that's going to be fun. So I'll be back in my mom's area on Thursday, and then Friday is nothing. So, but I'll tell you what, you guys, I'm trying to scheme on how to get over to darn M&L. I'm like, I want to see all that Roar fabric in person. Oh, you guys, it's beautiful. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. So, oh, I want it so bad. And then I ended up shopping. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have been shopping like a nut, and I need to stop. And let me tell you a story about that too. So, I shopped yesterday with Soya. Paid for my invoice because I shopped on Saturday, so I paid my invoice, and so I'll be getting something from them. I ended up shopping from Fat Quarter Shop, got lots of stuff from them, and then so I got a big haul coming from them, and then I ended up shopping with Jordan Fabrics. So, oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know. But speaking of me shopping, it was hilarious because here I am in San Jose shopping. And Tim calls me, and he's like, "Man, he's my ATM, my ATM was declined." He's at the grocery store, and he's in uniform and at the store, right? And he's "Oh my God, I'm sweating. It was so embarrassing." He goes, "It was so embarrassing. The lady next to me says, do you want me to pay for your groceries?" And he goes, "No." He goes, "No, thank you, but no, it's okay." And so he goes, they tried 3 times to run my credit card and my ATM, and it didn't work. He's all, "I was so embarrassed, I just left." And I was like, "I know my wife's spending hundreds of dollars right now, and I can't get $10 worth of fruit." So I was like, "Oh my gosh, Timothy." I was like, "There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with our bank account. These are this is her matron of honor, her bridesmaid, her maid of honor. Wow, I didn't realize that I was talking so much. So anyway, yeah. So 2 bridesmaids, 2 maid of honors, and 1 matron of honor. So those are her friends. And so he's all, I was like, well, he wasn't wrong, because, you know, I did go shopping. So, yeah. So, but I was like, he's all, did you use the ATM? He's all, I said, no. I said, I use something else. And he goes, I said, babe, I go, there's money in the account. I think it's your credit card. I said, this has happened to you before at Safeway, because he takes groceries from home. So he doesn't actually, go grocery shopping when he's on duty. He just takes his own. But today he's been there for 3 days, so he wanted some fruit, and I said, go for it. And then that happens to him, and he's just like, oh my, he goes, it's not funny. He goes, it was so embarrassing. And I go, oh my God, dude. I go, I'm sorry, but there's nothing wrong with our account. It's your ATM that's the problem. He goes, I'm gonna go to the bank ATM and see if I can get money out. He goes, I know that it's just Safeway. And I go, exactly. And so he goes to the bank. He goes, I got money out. I was like, he goes, I'm gonna go to a different grocery store. I go, okay, dude. I was all, go, you have cash. And so he went, but oh my gosh, you guys, he was just so upset. He was so upset, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's okay. But no, it wasn't okay, because he was just so like, really? And I was like, it's fine. I was, oh, there's money there. Oh my gosh, you guys, he's so funny. So on this day, I bought this Rowenta steam iron, and I did a haul of it, but I did not like it, and so I sent it back, and I got a different. This one's like, there's 3 versions, I think. There's one that's like $300. One that's $250, and one that's $200. And this was like the $200 one. I was trying to go cheap, and I did not like it. It didn't steam or anything, so I was not happy with it. So I hauled it and everything else, but honestly, I sent it back 2 days, 3 days later or so, and then I upgraded to the second version. So, and I love it, you guys. It makes, I cannot recommend the Rowenta steam one enough. I think it's a pro. I think if you are curious about it and everything, I'll link it. I'll not link it, but if you ask me, I'll send you the link to it. But it was it's, what a difference, you guys. What a difference in goes like that. In your quilting, life. It's way, oh, it's so nice, you guys. I cannot recommend it enough. I don't have my glasses. Where are my glasses at? Let me look real quick. Hold on. I just don't want to put this upside down. Hold on. Let me see. I think it goes. Yeah, it goes like this. Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys. I can't see. So this was a quilt I did, and it was a Doug Lico, and it was in that Scraptastic 3, I think it was, in that book. And oh, you guys, like I was telling you before, Doug Lico has really great patterns. His stuff is so good, so well written. Anybody could do it. Any skill level can do his quilts, because they're so good. And so I ended up doing 2 back-to-back of his quilts, and this was one of them. I think in the next video there might be the other one I did, but super good. And this one's at the quilters right now, but I don't know if you'll be able to see it fully. But it was books, and it was just scraps. I just used scraps, so very easy, very fun. Okay. These have been out for a while, so. And, yeah. So anyways. Oh my goodness. I love this collection, you guys. Simple Stories. It's vintage something. I forgot to bring the little paper over here. I've been forgetting that a little bit more and more, and I don't know why. I think because I take so long, with, holding on to them, you know, without filming the video, so I think that's the problem. I'm not doing things right away, and that's not helping me. Anyways, so other than that, that's how my day went. But I started another quilt. Yes, last night I was watching Jack Reacher with Tom Cruise, which I love the second one. Oh, I love that one. And that's how she looked. She's so pretty. And I was quilting while watching that and stuff, and so I was having a ball doing it. But I was doing Simple Simon by what's it called? Simple Simon by Cozy Quilt Designs. Very fun, you guys. Very good pattern. Super simple. It is what it says it is. Simple Simon. And yeah, highly recommend that one too. If you're not a you know, if you're not, you don't even have to be a confident beginner. You just need, you can be a beginner, and it's doable. Super fun. So, and I'll hopefully finish. Well, I'm hoping to finish it tonight, but I don't know, because I have to do the border on the Mickey one, because I got to give that to the long armor tomorrow, right? So, and I get to go have breakfast with my momsies tomorrow. So it's going to be a fun day. And then Tim will finally be home tomorrow, so I can be with him. And we're going to have spaghetti squash with meatballs, you guys. That sounds so good. But I'll tell you what, with PMSing, guys, I cannot get enough food in my system right now. I'm like, can I just eat the kitchen sink? Or can I just have some donuts? I really want some donuts. Oh, you guys, it sucks to be so fat and try and lose weight. So it really does suck. There is no ifs, ands, or whats about it. Man. So yeah, I need a donut in my life. I really do. So I need my hole punch, and I don't have that, nor do I have a mat. Do I have a mat here? I don't think I do. I need to put these in, but I don't think it's going to work out right now, which is okay, because I'll these little brads and stuff, I'm going to put all in a row down here. They're all going to be down there, but it doesn't make any sense for me to do it right now. Yeah, because I don't have a pad, and I forgot to bring my little hole punch in here. But anyways, so let me say thank you to Barbara Haish. Thank you so much for always watching my videos and commenting. And yes, free therapy, right? So, and let me say thank you to Rita Magnus. So I did answer you back. Hopefully you got it. But the lady's name is Kelly Fannin, is the quilter I was talking about, who passed away, and super bummed about. And then I went to Fat Quarter Shop when I was shopping yesterday, and they have some patterns from Kelly Fannin, which is Kelli, and then her last name is Fannin, and there wasn't a pattern that I wanted, so I was kind of bummed about that. But I'm going to go to Etsy next and look and see what Etsy has for paper patterns. So hopefully I can find something. Like I said, hopefully it's helping the family at least a little bit. But like I said, I'm going to put these all, these are all, let me see if I can, the little brads. I don't know why some of them have stickers for the backs and some have the actual brad, the prongs. I don't know why they do that. It's weird to me. But whatever, you know, it's all good. But I just need the hole punch. So that's the title card. So anyways, alright guys, that is what the layout looks like. I love it so much. So fun. I just love this stuff. I love everything. Alright guys, so that is it. What do you guys think? Good? Good. Alright guys, take care, and we'll see you hopefully soon. Yeah, hopefully soon. I should be back. I have 9 and 10 done, so hopefully I'll be, what is today? Oh my gosh, today is Tuesday. Maybe Thursday. Okay guys, take care. Bye.